Hi, guys. All right, we're going to read a book. The title of today's book is The Perfect Nest. The Perfect Nest. The author is Catherine Friend. Ooh, I'd like that last name. All right. Remember, I want you to take a test on this when we're done, because that will give you your AR points, but also tell me if you're able to comprehend it, okay? All right, let's read. Jack the cat gathered together everything he needed, then built in the perfect nest. Dry and cozy and just the right size. But the nest was not for Jack. With his perfect nest, he would attract a perfect chicken, who would lay a perfect egg, which would make a perfect omelet for a cat just like Jack. Soon enough, a chicken came along. You wonder why a chicken's coming along. Caramba, she cried, a perfect nest. She hopped up and laid a small egg. Then a duck waddled by. Scarry-baloo, she cried, the perfect nest. The duck pushed the chicken out, hopped up, and laid a medium-sized egg. Then a goose lumbered by. Great balls of fire, she cried, a perfect nest. Sounds like everybody thinks that's a perfect nest. The goose pushed the duck out, hopped up, and laid a large egg. That's not very good manners. Sounds like it is the perfect nest for every single bird. Jack's mouth began to water. 3 eggs would make 3 omelets. But then the duck leaped onto the goose's back. Zee, my nest! The chicken flew up onto the duck. No, this is my nest. The 3 crackled and quacked and honked, but each refused to leave the perfect nest. They squished each other for days. So they're actually all sitting on the nest? Each day, Jack tried to get the birds off the nest. Fire, fire, he cried. They didn't move. Flood, flood, he cried. But they didn't move. Woof, woof, he cried. But the chicken, the duck, and the goose would not move. Finally, Jack stood before them. You birds are so silly. The next farm over has an even better nest, and it's empty. Why doesn't one of you use that nest? An empty nest? Cried the chicken. Without a goose to sit on my head? Caramba! Scarry-blue? Cried the duck. I'm tired of smelling like the chicken. That nest is mine. Great balls of fire, cried the goose. Out of my way. And they all flapped away. Alone at last, Jack returned to the nest and peeked inside. He arranged the eggs neatly in a row. Small breakfast, medium lunch, and a large dinner. Jack's stomach rumbled. But then... crack! The small egg broke open and popped a wet baby chick, who looked up at Jack and said, Caramba, hola, mama. Crackety-snap. Remember, those are onomatopoeias. The medium-sized egg broke open, and out scrambled a wet baby duck, who looked up at Jack and said, Scarry-baloo, bonjour, madame. Crackety-crack, boom! The largest egg broke open, and out stepped a wet baby goose, who looked up at Jack and said, "Great balls of fire! Howdy, Ma!" Sounds like the babies are a lot like the parents. Jack stared at the babies. What was he to do? He couldn't make omelets out of them. "Dry me, dry me, dry me!" cried the soggy baby chick. "Feed me, feed me, feed me!" cried the hungry baby duck. "Play, play, play!" cried the excited baby goose. Jack hid in the barn. The 3 babies found him. He hid in the woods. The 3 babies found him. Jack hid under the tractor. Do you think the 3 babies will find him? The 3 babies found him and dragged him back to the nest. "Sleep, sleep, sleep," the tired babies finally whispered. "Cold, cold, cold," said the shivery babies. Jack scratched his head. Someone had to care for these babies, but there was no one else around. Jack lifted all 3 babies into the nest. "Buenos noches, Mama," said the chick. "Bonne nuit, Madame," said baby duck. "Sweet dreams, Ma," said the baby goose. Then Jack climbed into the nest and the babies fell asleep. That's when he realized that this really was the perfect nest. All right, my sweet friends, are you ready to take your test? This was a cute story. I hadn't read this one either. I think you're going to like this one. Remember, were you able to picture it as we went along and think about what was happening? They were all fighting over a nest and they couldn't decide who it belonged to. Well, then they all left. And instead of Jack getting his omelets like he wanted, he got 3 babies, didn't he? 3 baby ducks. All right, I'm going to show you the number. Okay, here's the number to take a test. 114239. 114239. I know you're going to do great. I'll check my computer and see your scores, okay? Good job. Don't forget to write it on your AR sheet, okay? I miss you guys.